Hi, I'm Shiv Pandit and you're watching me on MissMalini.com, and you're soon going to see me in a film called Boss, which releases on the 16th of October. So here goes. I play a parallel lead in the film opposite Mr. Akshay Kumar, and I'm the romantic lead of the film. Aditi Rao Hydri is my romantic interest in the film, and the character I play is about 22, 23-year-old guy who's a pretty upright kind of a guy who doesn't stand for any injustice and stuff like that. And because of my romantic pairing with Aditi, it sort of gives rise to conflicts in the film. And to resolve the conflicts, Akshay Kumar steps in, and then the film progresses. It's pretty good, because the thing is, at the end of the day, I think when you go to your place of work, you want to work with people who are like-minded, and at the end of the day, who don't have any hang-ups. And I think Aditi के साथ यही मुझे I think ये feeling आई कि जब भी मैं film के set पे जाता था उनके साथ there were no hang-ups. It was there was no ice to break, because most of the time you have ice to break, and in her case we kind of hit it off from day one. So I think she and me kind of pretty much got along. I think I've learned professionalism and humility. The thing is that with Akshay sir, the thing is he never really had to enforce his superstar status on me. I think with him the thing was he actually became a very good friend to me first, and it took him a couple of months to open up to me. It wasn't like instantly he was like, my pal has entered set and stuff like that, but what I have with him is a very real relationship, and I really respect that. I mean, I used to initially wonder, यार ये तो मेरे से बात ही नहीं कर रहा है, मैंने कुछ गलती कर दी है, क्या हो गया है? But the thing is कि slowly, like with any two people when they first meet, he took his time to open up to me, and I also kind of took my time getting over, like I used to also be very nervous around him and stuff like that. So yeah, so I guess I have a pretty cool equation with him now. There were lots of pranks which were played on set, but somehow I think those are best kept under wraps because they were on a very high level. But with Akshay, I think the thing is that I have to keep pinching myself because he's become so much of a great support to me, and he's been really like vouching for me everywhere, and he's been really, I think, showing people that he's standing behind me, and I really appreciate that. So I actually didn't have to really prepare in any way. I actually just had to lean down, because the thing is that they didn't want someone very muscular, very bulky for this film. So I mean, in my earlier film I was really, my physicality was pretty big because the role demanded it. But in this film, I think there were enough alpha males running around. So another one to the mix really didn't make much of a difference. So they actually wanted me to look very young. So I had to really become thin and kind of like a Dundee for this role. So that's pretty much it. Otherwise, they just wanted me to bring my own personality out, and they felt, I guess, that after playing an intense role in my earlier film Shaitan, a more real and softer kind of a side to me would be appreciated in this film. So I've been working ever since then. I had a release in Tamil. I debuted in Tamil with a film called Leelai, which released this year in April. And I've also shot another film which is going to come out soon. But it was just that I guess it's also, in some ways you're right. I think the thing is I'm very choosy when it comes to selecting work, and in my case I think the kind of films I've selected have made more of an impact because of quality or in terms of the canvas or the scale. So there's no point in just doing films for the heck of it, and hopefully after Boss, you'll probably see me on a much more regular basis. I don't know, the thing with television is, with anything, it's not the medium actually, it's just something which has to relate to you and something you've got to enjoy doing. And I think the kind of concepts on television which are there, for me, I still feel, I'm very thrilled that 24, there's a new television show which is coming, so it's actually like I have to be able to relate to it. So I can't relate to most of the television shows which come on television today, because for me it's not about going and earning money. For me it's more about having a great time and having fun at work. So FIR was a show which luckily just came my way and it clicked, and even now there's not many shows like FIR on television, so if something good presents itself, why not? Oh, I had to have a lot of patience. I was rejected on n number of times. I was told, get out. And I actually I got 2 films also in the lead, which later the director told me, he was like, wait, bro, I didn't realize you're on television. And I was like, yeah, I'm not hiding it. So he's like, sorry, you're too overexposed. We can't give you that film. And I said, okay. But actually, post my leaving FIR, I did the IPL. I hosted the first edition of the IPL. And after that, I actually had to sit at home for 2 years, because the kind of work which is coming my way, which is in abundance, wasn't the kind of work I wanted to do. So I waited, and luckily I got a great film like Shaitan to do. So it's all about luck actually at the end of the day. It's really frustrating, it's really irritating, but I think the trick is just to keep breathing. I mean, like that song. So the main thing is, I think, just to keep positive and just to keep reevaluating your options, and to just keep yourself busy. I mean, there's no point sitting at home and doing nothing and twiddling your thumbs. So I was working, like I did a lot of short films during that time. So rather than sitting at home, I kept myself busy in terms of just trying to find different facets of my personality. And I think that's the main thing. And you never know when you least expect it, a great opportunity will present itself.